Hello everyone, I'm Zach with Box Alarm Trading, and today I want to go over some of the most recent singles that I've bought. So I'm going to talk about why I purchased them and what I plan to do with them in the future. So this is the first video in a couple weeks. Eric went on vacation, I went on vacation, and we're just now kind of getting back into town. We're going to be linking up soon for our PSA video. We finally got those cards back. We got some big hitters in there, some big hitters that are going to be back in. I can't wait to see what our grades were on those, and we're going to be doing a giveaway soon. So please, if you don't follow us, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We're going to be doing a giveaway, and we're going to give away some free cards and maybe a retail product. So go ahead and subscribe. I've really been wanting to do a giveaway, and we're almost to 100. We need to get to 100, and be on the lookout for the details for some free stuff. Alrighty, and we're live on the hands. No gloves because these are already sleeved and top loaded, so don't need any protection on these babies. We're good to go. So here's kind of the first card. I just want to talk about some recent singles that we've got. So we got the UFC 278, the absolutely vicious knockout where Edwards becomes the champion. So one of the main reasons why I collect UFC cards is just because it's kind of like a time capsule, and you know, you're able to capture moments, amazing sports moments, amazing martial arts moments, and this was definitely an amazing martial arts moment for me. For, you know, Rocky to just come out and basically steamroll Usman in the first round, to then, you know, Usman looking like his old self, not really inflicting any damage, but imposing heavy control rounds, you know, 2, 3, 4, to then the now famous head kick knockout. In my opinion, that has to be one of the most satisfying championship fights of all time. Not necessarily the entire fight, because, you know, there was kind of lulls in the action, but just the finish was electrifying. Like out of nowhere, sets up that head kick, bang! Just an amazing finish. So I was really excited when I saw this shot, particularly on the Panini Instant website. And I did a video on the Panini Instant series. I'll tag that up here. You guys can check that out if you don't really know what I'm talking about. But the print run was only to 99. Dude, are you kidding me? A shot this good? Like, this is what I think Panini should be putting on cards. Capturing amazing moments. And like, this is a great shot. You've got, you know, Usman getting that shin right to his jaw. You got the cool action shot with Rocky there. I think it's an awesome card, and it's to 99, so pretty cool. And then we got the kind of the accompanying card with, you know, Rogan in the background, Buffer announcing it, and Edwards, look at me now, just hype, pound for pound headshot, dead, just, you know, so happy he finally got the shot and won the belt. And this one was to 116. So two really cool cards. I'm a big Leon Edwards fan, so that was a really cool fight night to watch. And I'll just be keeping those. That's just something that I wanted to add to the Edwards collection. Next, we got the Jose Aldo UFC Finest. And this is a 2013 Topps. And this is 288. You can see it right there in the light. And these shine like crazy, man. In person, they look great. You can definitely tell in the camera here how much they shine. Shout out to my Instagram again. You can check out all of the cards. I had a post about this the other day. But just a really cool refractor. I wanted some more Jose Aldo in my collection just because, you know, he's pretty much retired, and, well, they all say they're retired, but we'll see. And just being a legendary guy in the game, I wanted a couple of cool cards of his, and this was one of the favorites that I saw when I was looking for that. So I'll be keeping that one. All right, next we got the Andre Muniz Silver Octagon Side Rookie. And this was actually a pretty cheap pickup for the short print. You know, these Octagon Sides Select Silvers are short print, and for whatever reason, they're kind of underappreciated by people online, by people that are buying, but I think they look really slick. And I think Andre Muniz is just pretty much a nightmare matchup. He is definitely going to be a really tough matchup for anybody in the 185 division. You know, he's still relatively unknown right now, so I think with his next fight, I think he's going to get a dub, and after that I might get this one graded because it looks pretty clean, and I might flip it. I don't know, we're going to see. But definitely this one might be one that I would flip. And basically the same with this. This is a gold 210 Andre Muniz mezzanine rookie. And these mezzanines are one of my favorite designs from this year's Select. I think it's really clean, pretty simple. I like kind of the cool geometric patterns here on the side with the triangle, and I don't even know what you'd call this. You need to see the top to figure out the exact name. But this one's to 10, and this one's pretty clean, and basically the same story with this. After Muniz's next fight, I think he'll probably win, depending on what matchup he gets. If he wins, I'll probably get it graded and then maybe try and flip, because he's still pretty relatively unknown. But I really like this card. This is a slick one, man. All right, so this next one, this was actually a grail card for me, a card that I've been wanting for a long time. I was happy with myself on how patient I've been, and I've really waited to get the right auction to buy it. And this is the GSP Bloodlines 2009 Topps, and this is a PSA 9. I really like these Bloodlines cards. I love the flag design in the background, the country, or the fighter representing their countries, excuse me. And this is the first time that Topps released any UFC cards. So this 2009 set is the first time any cards were released. So this is not GSP's first card from the year. There's cards before this, but this was one of my favorite cards that were released from that year. So you got the country all represented. You got the just the year being the first time UFC cards were ever released. I think that's really cool that you can get some of these older cards. And you've got a guy like GSP that is in the GOAT conversation. He's basically everybody who's super into MMA. If you've been watching for a while, you know that GSP is one of the best guys to ever do it. So I was super hyped, able to get this at a decent price. And like I said, this is kind of a grail card of mine, so I'll probably hold on to this one forever. I don't really plan on reselling it. Just a super sweet card, and you can see the refractor there on the background of the flag. And last but not least, talking about why I like UFC cards and trading cards in general. It encapsulates moments in time. This is sports history, iconic moments that are super powerful, or that are just super important to the development of the sport, or in this case, to the development of an organization, of the UFC itself. And this is one of my favorite cards, probably is my favorite card that I have right now, is the 2021 Immaculate Moments. And this is when UFC won, right after Royce Gracie won the first ever UFC tournament. And this is Rickson Gracie here, who, if you're a BJJ guy, most of the Gracie brothers say that he was the best jiu-jitsu player of all the brothers, which is kind of crazy to think. But that, that's what they say, and who knows how many times those guys have scrapped, in the gym. So if they say he's the best, then he's the best. So just a super iconic moment in time. I think the actual card itself looks great. It is an on-card auto, which I love that the Immaculates do that. Basically every other auto in Panini's sets so far have been stickers, which is it looks really cheap, man. I mean, any auto is cool, but like, come on. Having it be actually on the card, that Royce held this card, signed it, and it just visually, it looks so much better. And I'm super hyped that they're releasing these Immaculate series again soon. We haven't really bought much of anything. Me and Eric didn't really like Chronicles. Even the optics that they've shown so far, I'm not a big fan of the design so far. Maybe that'll change. We're gonna open a box just to see what they look like in person, but super hyped for the Immaculate. And this is Royce and Rickson's father, I believe, Helio Gracie. And now you're talking about not the birthplace, obviously, because BJJ was kind of a branch off from Japanese jiu-jitsu, but like one of the pioneers of the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And I know y'all know, or y'all train BJJ, so it's like, this is such a cool card for me as not only a UFC fan, but as, a guy who loves martial arts and likes to practice martial arts. And this is 11 of 49, the 2021 Immaculate Collection Moments. And here's a little bit of the back. These are thicker cards, which I was talking with Joe the other day, Joe from Joe's Card Stash, about, you know, he doesn't really like the thicker cards, which I get. I mean, they're a little more cumbersome. I think it's cool because it's more sturdy. You know, like you have the super tiny cards. These are like books, man. These are thick. And the only bad thing is that they are more susceptible to damage because they're so thick. So like the edges of this aren't that great. I may get it graded. I think this would look so sick in a black tuxedo from SGC. This is not one that I'm looking to resell, so I don't really care what the grade is. I'm just going for, you know, preservation and what looks the best. So I may end up sending this one into SGC just to get it graded, just because I think it would look cool. So thanks for watching, everybody. Just a couple cards that I picked up recently that I thought were cool that I wanted to share with y'all. Be on the lookout for our giveaway video. That's going to be coming up soon. Me and Eric will be getting together again to film. We have our PSA order that just came in. Got some big hitters in there, hoping for some gems. And we also have a couple products that we're going to open. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If anything, you might be able to get some free cards out of it, right? So go ahead and subscribe. Once we hit 100, we'll be doing the giveaway video, and we'll have the rules for entry and all that. And then we'll be giving away some free cards and you know, a free retail product. So go ahead and subscribe and be on the lookout for future videos. And thanks for watching.